Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome another week to ZoukCast. We are here with our guests, but first of all, let me say hi to my usual suspect, Nymph. How you doing, Nymph?
Hi, I'm okay. Yeah, that's my roommate. No, I'm okay.
Okay. So today we're having our show about the International Zouk Day, previously known as International Flash Mob or International Zouk Flash Mob. And we have our special guest from the International Zouk Day organization, Lilly and Yaroslav. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hi guys. Yeah, good.
So,
hello
first,
everyone.
how you doing? First, Nymph,
Yes.
have you taken part on the flash mob or the International Zouk Day in any of these years?
No, I was in the beginning. They asked me if I can present Amsterdam, but I didn't feel like doing something with the flash mob, so I rejected it.
And did you have any reason for that?
No, I don't feel like doing something with the flash mob. I'm not the guy that would like to dance in the public or organize something.
Yeah, well,
I think I'm a bit shy.
for those that don't know Nymph, he's a really reserved guy. Let's put it that. You are reserved, and you only let yourself in when you are in a confident environment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, my story with the flash mob is I only participated first year, and it was last day because I wanted to help people from Barcelona, but I was not intending to also because I'm not up for dancing in public too much too, in the street. Guys, I would like to know a little bit about your story. Lily, when did you start to dance? Because you told me that you are from Russia, but you're living in Brazil. Did you move to Brazil for the dance?
Yes, actually, I visited Brazil 4 years ago, just for the first time because of Zouk. Because a little bit more than 4 years ago, I started to dance it in Moscow, and I fell in love completely with the dance. It was the first couple dance I ever tried, and I really enjoyed it. So I decided to go to Brazil to participate in Congress in Rio, and I just went crazy about Brazil. So their idea to move there already visited me. So I moved 2 years
Nice.
later.
Okay, and you, Yaslav, you're from Ukraine, and you currently live in Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
How
Actually,
did you get involved into Zouk and with the International Zouk Day and the flash mob?
that's a really interesting story. So, yeah, I'm originally from Ukraine, but almost 2 years I live in Azerbaijan now. And in Zouk, I jumped to Zouk around 4 years ago. Came from salsa to Zouk, and it really makes me crazy. So this dance, I just forgot everything else, other boring styles, and just jump into Zouk. And if talking about Zouk Flash Mob or Zouk Day, first I participated in first Flash Mob in 2012 in Kiev, just as a ordinary participant. Next year, I was one of the instructor team in Kiev, and then in 2015, guys invited me as a specialist to be responsible for all IT stuff, web page, portal, online voting, and all these things in this event. And this year, I regular member of organization team. So just step by step, these dance take all of my time and all of my patience, everything from me.
Nice. So, whose idea was the Zouk flash mob? Who had the original idea for the Zouk flash mob?
It came, first idea came from Australia Perth because they organized in May of 2012. They organized local flash mob, Zouk flash mob, and it went very successfully. And one of the dancers, Paul, he shared the videos. He was very excited how it went. He shared videos with Remy Dance Devil, and they came up with the idea that, oh, why not to organize the International Zouk Flash Mob? And the name was suggested by a Russian girl, Irina. She lives in Holland. She was invited to participate on Facebook. They had Facebook event in Perth, and she was invited to participate, and she wrote a comment like, "Oh, I'm too far from you, but it would be nice to organize International Flash Mob one day." So it's a group of the people who shared ideas, and it started very spontaneously. In the end of the May 2012, the Facebook was created, and we started to invite people. Friends started to invite their friends, and it went viral, and so it started very spontaneously.
Nice. And why was created? What was the goal originally? It was only promotion of the dance? It was anything else?
The original idea was to promote Zouk. Yes, it's original idea, and it's still the main idea of our project and our event.
Okay.
Yeah, but now we see, that the tasks of our organization of our event is growing. So first, and as Lily said, the main idea was really just to promote only Zouk as a dance, so people should know more about it. But even starting from the first event, from first year, we see there are two very much of Zoukers around the world in different countries, different cities. Frankly speaking, I never imagined that people in such countries could dance Zouk in other countries. So, and now what I see from my perspective, that our event just unites people. So we're not only dancing, we start to know each other better, and we just uniting under the umbrella of the dance. So our ideas and our tasks are growing from year to year.
Yeah, because now that you say it, I have a funny anecdote about the first edition of the flash mob, because
Oh, really?
yeah, on that year I got married on 2012. So I went on a honeymoon to Vietnam. Okay, so we were there in Vietnam, and we were touring around Hanoi. And we had one day left to go to Halong Bay, and a really nice place to have a cruise on a ship. And we had like 2 days without knowing what to do in Hanoi, because we saw everything on the first days. We even went to the opera on Hanoi. So yeah. So I remember that I saw in the video of the flash mob, I saw like a little group of Zoukers from Hanoi. So I went on to Facebook to look for them, and I found them. And I wrote to them a message, and I went to sleep, a bit of a nap. And then when I woke up, they were going crazy on Facebook because we were there. And these guys were learning to dance from YouTube. So everybody that was on YouTube for them were like stars of Zouk, and they saw like a couple of videos of me and my wife. So they were so happy to have us there that they took us all around the city. We went dancing on a place that's called La Bomba Latina, like a Latin place on Hanoi. And that place was a salsa place. But since we went there, they managed to turn it into a Zouk place for once a week. So they almost kick-started the scene on Vietnam, on Hanoi, while we were there, So it was really...
That's crazy.
So my next question was going to be, do you think that the flash mob has helped Zouk to grow in the world? Like this anecdote from Hanoi suggests that it does, but what's your insight about that?
I can give very clear and very good example of such thing. I came from Ukraine to Azerbaijan in the beginning of last year, and there is already salsa community here, so people dance salsa, bachata, all this ordinary stuff. And I came here and said, "Come on, guys, there is a really good, nice dance zouk." They said, "What? What is that? What strange name? What is?" And then me and my wife, we just showed few times it's on the parties and say, "Oh, that's really cool." I said, "Guys, you know that there is also international events, and if you dance really cool, and we will make a good video, everybody in the world will see." They say, "Okay, we don't believe it." Then I show them videos, and after that we start to give classes of Zouk here in Azerbaijan. And last year we had 16 people dancing in flash mob. And this year also I found some people in neighbor country, Georgia. And also this year people came to family in Georgia. So this is really good example that our flash mob really develop this dance, develop Zouk around the world. I know that some people in Morocco also joined this year and in other countries, so it's really growing. And also really important thing that in each country, the quantity of people who participate this event growing from year to year.
Nice. So let's go a little bit more into the technical side of the International Zouk Day. First of all, how do you guys organize? How do you decide what to do? Because you're living really far apart, one from the other, and I don't know if still the original organizers are in the organization. So how do you coordinate between yourselves?
It's better Lilly to say about that.
Yeah, because I've been organizing since the beginning. Yeah, we are there.
Let me ask you something. Can you please stay a little bit back from the phone because you're on the phone, and also try not to move your microphone because we cannot hear you well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
So as I am in the organizing team since the beginning, yeah, there are still original people who started. It's me, Remy, Marjana, and Audrey and Alison. Audrey and Alison, who started this flash mob in Australia, Perth. They are still in the team, but now they are more like technical directors. They help with choreography, make choreography videos to choreographers, stuff like this. And how do we coordinate? Yeah, we just use internet. We just use Facebook. We even don't know. For example, I don't know personally Shalini from India, Delhi, but we communicate perfectly. We became really a great team, and we understand each other. Sometimes without words, we came up with the same ideas. So it's really important to have a team like this to organize such a big event. Not commercial event, so all we have is our desire to spread Zouk around the world, and this desire brought us together. So now let me introduce the current teams: Yaroslav, Remy, Marjana, Shalini, and as I said, Audrey and Alison as technical directors.
Okay. What's the focus of the style? Because you know that Zouk has so many styles, like Rio, Lamba Zouk. We have also Neo Zouk. We have M Zouk. We have Soul Zouk. We have all these different styles. How did you choose choreography? How do you build the choreography so it represents all the styles in Zouk, or do you focus just on the traditional Rio style?
Well,
Well,
okay, okay, Lily, please continue.
yeah, I just will tell how it was chosen through every year, and you can continue. Okay. So first year it was choreography of Audrey and Allison, which we used for their flash mob, which was inspiration for their first international flash mob. The second year we went for choreography contest, and each dancers could participate in this. So we're searching for to satisfy the most of the Zouk dancers with the choreography, and in 2013 we also went with the contest. And this year we just asked Rodrigo Delano to make a choreography. Okay. But when we asked him, we just tried to explain that we want to satisfy the most of the Zouk dancers with this choreography. So this choreography should be danceable for the majority of the Zouk dancers.
Yeah, I guess.
Just continuing what Lily said, one of the main ideas for the choreography is it should be from one side quite interesting and interesting to look and interesting for Zouk dancers to dance, but from other hand it should be simple enough for people even who didn't dance before to catch this choreography and dance. I know lots of people who never danced before. They just head through the rehearsals and see, oh, what is that, and start to dance. I know such in Kiev and in Moscow and in other cities and countries, it happens very often. So people who never danced before, they start with Zouk because of our flash mob, our Zouk day.
Yeah, talking about new people in Zouk, in 2013 we even counted, we asked coordinators to give us numbers of the people who started to dance Zouk actually with participating in our dance, and it was more than 100 people in 2013 who started to dance Zouk, practicing our choreography.
Yeah, so you guys are more focused into getting new people into Zouk rather than promoting the dance itself. Because what I mean is, if you make the level low enough for new people to enter, you wouldn't showcase so much the higher level and the best Zouk. So are you more interested in getting new people rather than showcasing the technical part of the dance, right?
Well, it's yes and no. First, of course, we are interested in involving more and more people in Zouk, so that is why we try to simplify this choreography as possible. But from other hand, we also want to give people who already dance Zouk some interesting movement, some interesting event. So, for example, last year we split the choreography in two parts. So first was simplified, second were more complicated, and people could choose which one to dance. So I know in some cities their teams, they were divided in two parts, beginners and intermediate, and then beginners were dancing first part and intermediates dance second part. So we try to solve this very tricky task to pay attention to each groups. Frankly speaking, it's not very easy, but I think we do it very good.
Okay, so now we'll go to a difficult part, guys, for you, I guess. There's a little bit of, since the first year, it has been a little bit of polemics with big names on the Zouk scene because they were against the whole thing. I don't know. I know some reasons why from the teachers that I know from closer, like Daniel and Leticia, for example. They were arguing about the different styles showcasing because it was more representative of Rio and Lamba than any other style. And also they were worried about the technical level of the instructors. Maybe I guess I don't know for sure, but I think that Freddy and Andresa, they also didn't want to be involved because they thought more or less the same. So what about that? Is there any feedback that you have from the big names on Zouk?
I think.
Sure. So yeah, first of all, we are searching for feedback from big names, from simple participants, from everybody who just can say something to help us to improve our event. We don't make this event for ourselves, we make it for Zouk. So we are search for opinions and search to develop our event every year to satisfy the majority of the people.
Yeah.
As for big names, last year, for example, we even tried to involve some big names to, we created a so-called board of advisors. So we, our idea was to, as they complain or don't like or whatever, have if they don't like something, so we invited them to help us to organize, and they were in charge with choosing choreography. That was pre-selection of the choreography during the choreo contest. They were involved in song choosing. So we are searching we were searching for help actually for all the big names, their influence on public. So we actually would like to for Zouk stars to be in.
Sorry, we're losing your voice, Lily. Can you try, please, to get a little bit back and hold your microphone still so it doesn't change?
I just will help Lily with this information because we always very open for any big names in Zouk scene to be involved in our event, in our International Zouk Day. We will be very happy to work with any well-known instructors. And as Lily said, last year we created boards of advisors, so and well-known instructors helped us to choose the choreography. But also, of course, we understand that that people, they are very busy with their everyday work, everyday life, because they involve in tons of congresses, and they create their own events, and it's really hard to devote few months or at least 1 month only for this event, because they need to create choreography, they need to make instruction videos, explanation, blah blah blah, answering all the questions from us because we ask lots of questions and also we have lots of requirements. So that is why we purely understand that these guys are very busy. But if someone will find the time, like Rodrigo Delano this year, so he agreed to help us with the choreography, and he made really good one. So next year we're very open to work with any of big names in Zouk.
I understood that since you made this board of advisors, some big names join.
Last year they joined our event as advisors, so we made a choreography contest last year, and advisors, they helped us to find.
Can you name them? Can you say who was there?
Sure, of course. Let me. I have the paper with that.
Renata, Solange Diaz, William Engel, Kim Rotier, Philippe Milla, Olaya, Adende, Nayan, Anastasia Leandro de Oliveira, y Larissa Tajani.
Okay, that's a pretty good pool of different teachers from different locations. Yeah, so there was another issue that I heard from some of the teachers, uh, about certifications. Like you guys from the organization of the International Flashmob were granting some instructor certification to the Flashmob instructors. And some of the teachers or big names on the Zouk scene didn't approve of that because people could confuse this kind of certification with a kind of approval for teaching regular classes. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yes, we provide certificates, but these certificates mean that it's in honor of the people took part in our event. It's more like memory, you know. It's not like some approval or some diploma to make them high-level teachers or whatever. So it's like in memory of people who took part in this great big event, worldwide event. We provide such kind of certificates.
Nice, nice. It's good to clarify because you know I've heard so many things about that I wanted you guys to explain so everybody is clear about that. It's not that you're
one time ask them just get something.
It's not that you're granting certification for teaching. It's just like a memento from the event, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so just for closing, why the change of name? Why no more Zouk Flash Mob and International Zouk Day?
Let me explain. From the beginning, it became much more than just one day event because we united the whole Zouk community because many people just didn't realize how big Zouk is, and they introduced Zouk communities to each other. And so it became not only one day event, it became a big worldwide project, and we were developing year by year. And this year we just decided that it deserved to be named to be named as a project, and we called this project International Zouk, and we called event International Zouk Day instead of International Zouk Flash Mob, because this year, actually it was also previous years, we suggested to celebrate not only doing flash mob, but organizing parties, open lessons, congresses, whatever, everything, anything what can attract people to become Zouker.
Nice. Okay, Nymph, do you have anything from the chat that you want to mention?
No, there's nothing special in the chat. Only like Samira, I think, is a student. They are really happy with yeah, Yaroslav, and that they bring. Yes.
Yeah. So nice. Oh, Samira, thank you, Samira. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I think that's more or less all. I just wanted for you to review a little bit of your work and to clarify some issues going on like rumors and everything. And personally, I want to thank you guys because I know how much effort it goes into organizing anything, like the smallest of the things that you want to organize in order to promote Zouk is a really good amount of work and hard work. So thank you guys for your effort, and thank you guys for being here.
Thank you, Antonio, for inviting us. Yeah, thank you for that
project.
Thank you very much. So I guess that's all. Nymph, next week we have more. We still don't know the title of the next episode, but we know the title of the episode 2 weeks from now. And it's called What It Takes to Be a Good Teacher.
Wow.
And we have a special guest that we will reveal after next episode. So thank you, Nymph, also for being here like every week. See you next week.
Okay, see you next week.
And guys, that's all. That's the episode of today. And I hope that you enjoy it. And I hope to see you next week. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.